Hello and welcome back to Tuesdays with Tom. This week we're continuing with our questions about how to open your first care facility. So my first question today is, do I need a corporation or a limited liability corporation or nonprofit, or am I starting this as an individual or as a partnership? What do I do?
Actually, you can do any of them. What a lot of people start with just the sole proprietorship, which is just themselves, maybe a husband and wife. You can do a corporation or an LLC. Some of them have different tax advantages. Some of them might protect your assets. This is where, though, if you don't know, not sure what you want to do, talk to an attorney and get advice, because it matters what other assets you actually own. If you don't have any other assets, sole proprietorship's fine. But we're not attorneys, so we suggest you get legal advice on that. As far as doing the application, doesn't matter to us if you're a corporation, LLC, or sole proprietor.
Okay. Do I need a license before I begin operating, or can I open my doors while I'm still getting my license?
No, you need to have a license. If licensing finds out you're taking care of people in a facility you're trying to get licensed, you're probably never going to get it licensed, and it's highly illegal to operate the business without a license. And a lot of people, if you're buying a facility from somebody, you want to not take over the business until you actually have the license. So a lot of people will buy the property and then you lease it back to the person you bought it from to run it until you get your license. So it's two escrows. One's to buy the property, then the second escrow is to actually buy the business.
Okay. How many beds can I put into each room?
Depends on how big the room is. No, I'm just kidding. We can only have two people in a room, so 2 beds in a room's maximum. It's really nice if each room had their own bathroom. You can charge a lot more for that, and it doesn't have to be a full bath. A toilet and a sink are great. It's not required, but the more the better. But you want to have at least 2 bathrooms for a 6-bed facility, and one of them you should have a shower in.
Okay. Can I live in my own facility?
You can, and what a lot of people do is they live there, start bringing in residents, and then when it gets close to being full, they move out and then have complete residence in the facility and not have the family living there. But you can do one or the other. Licensing's fine with that, as long as everybody is cleared with criminal background. So if you've got a husband that's been in some trouble, you can't live there, or kids that get in trouble. The young adults, if they're living with you and they can't clear fingerprint clearance, no, they cannot live with you in the facility. A lot of facilities have live-in employees, and we don't recommend that. There's a lot of issues with Department of Labor on how much you're paying that employee. And the facilities that have live-in employees, they have them living in the master bedroom with a private bath. That room's the most valuable for you for making money. Live-in employees, you don't make any money off of, especially if you're not charging them to live there. So if you do the math, you find it's a lot better just to have 3 8-hour shifts and not have somebody living in your building. You do need insurance. They do have, when you say special, they have a liability policy that you have to get, and then everything else is regular insurance. You need workers' comp insurance, you need auto insurance, you need your property insurance. We recommend an insurance company that specializes in doing insurance for the care facilities.
Okay. Do I need a vehicle, and if so, what kind?
You do. Yes, you need a vehicle. A nice one, though. Don't get some beat-up old Pinto out there that makes you look like you're not making any money. You want a nice vehicle that you can transport your clients or your residents in. If you're doing an RCFE for the elderly facilities, you want to get a vehicle that you can, it's easy to get in and out of. Maybe a van. If you're going to have wheelchairs, something with a wheelchair ramp or a lift on it for that. But a lot of them have just regular vehicles that are easy to get in and out of. So, but get something that looks nice because it's representing your business. And if you can, I would get it wrapped, so it's like free advertising get the name of your facility on the vehicle. And I highly suggest getting it wrapped rather than having the magnetic signs. It just makes you look a lot more established.